Hello, everybody. Hello. It is I. It is me. I have returned. So, today we are going to do a short stream, a bit of a short stream. I don't want to stream for 3 hours, maybe like 1.5 or so. Ooh, Edgar Wallace! Sure. You can call me what you want, baby. All right. Where are we? Where were we in this game? I think, is the audio good? I think we need to turn it down. Is that better? I think that's better, right? Oh man, I even... Harold! Oh, see, that's the thing. You can't stop making games. If you ever stop making games, everything, like, it all evaporates, you know. Pico beams, that's what you want. It's coming back to me. Very good. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is the game that we're currently making. We're kind of like redoing. We're doing something highly illegal. We're redoing a game that somebody else made, and that is going to be Logic Bombs from Matthew Mathosis. And we kind of got pretty far, and I think this version is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. There's a whole bunch of stuff that is not final, like all those buttons around here. These are just like placeholder buttons. We have level editor, but we haven't implemented all of the game mechanics yet. So that's something I want to maybe do today, and then we're gonna wrap things up. I think that's gonna be good enough. The game mechanic I want to implement has to do with... Oh, by the way, also, I've learned something about the game. You want to hear something crazy about the game? Yeah, let's do that first. So the thing that I learned about the game, I regret to inform you that we need a lot more space. How much space? I don't know. I know that you can have zero. You can have zero. There's 0 bombs. Which is already highly irregular. So let's put these down here. I think that's maybe better. And that makes it so that we don't have to... This is my favorite Game Boy music. This is just such a good song. And it's that moment when you beat the game for the first time, and you've been a kid, and you've been struggling with this game for like years, and then you beat it, and then this you know, barn burner comes in. It's so good. And the best thing is just loops forever, so you can just leave the Game Boy on and just vibe. So we need to have a 0. Oh, what? What did I do here? Ah, whatever. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I will recreate you. And another thing that we need to also do, because I'm pretty sure, I don't even know that, I haven't played the game too much, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a bomb that you don't know how many things it hits. And just in case we have that, and you know what, since we're here, Forever Loop? Oh yeah, the song Forever Loop, yeah. Nah. Yeah, endless loop in codes? Not good. Do not want those. Okay, so I'm thinking like this. So there's going to be a question mark for... I'm pretty sure because from what I've seen in the puzzles, you sometimes get puzzles where there's rows that are obscured. You don't know how much. And so I'm thinking this game is going to go there and will eventually also. So how does that even work? You control click or alt click? How do that work again? How do you replace a color? Ah, like this. It's a very cool trick. So why did I have 2 rows? Do you guys remember why we have the second row? I think the third row was for maybe for like if there's a mistake. Let's just assume that that's the case. Hey, tomato sauce! Tomato saucy 95. All right, don't mind me. Just absolutely doing very legal and safe stuff. So I'm just thinking something like this. I don't know why do we have the third row of numbers. I'm not sure. I think it might have been just placeholder. But the thing is, I need to set it up because there is a. I just realized that there's a problem here. We need to add another sprite, and that sprite is going to be this one. Okay, so something like this maybe. We need to have 2 of those sprites. Okay, before we create the diamond, because that's the thing I'm working towards. I want to make sure that the other sprites are working. So 5, 6, 5, 7 is what I'm looking for. Let's go for game. Draw game, there we go. Huh? Oh, there we go. So 3, 5, 3, 4. So that's 5, 7, and 5, 6. Hey, average battle. How are you doing? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes! Yes! Oh! In the editor we're not even doing that, huh? Well. Let's then. Oh no, that's update. Never mind. Oh, we just draw the game normally. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, okay, so this is working. The numbers on the bombs are absolutely not working right now, and that is going to be my next step. There's actually multiple steps to this because we're actually doing this in multiple. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna be good. I'm just gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. So if tile, it's BIMP. That's a BIMP. And we're checking for the tile. But see, we don't have to check for the tile here. We can do this with this stuff. So we're gonna do an fget. And I know last time around we were struggling. We were struggling with the fget. But this time around we're soaring. We're soaring. Why 24? I have no memory of this place. Let's do something like this. Fget. So we're getting the F, which is this gonna be? So this is like it's gonna be a green one, right? Green, the greeny green ones. All of these are greeny green ones. Very good. Yeah, if you have greeny green ones, it's good. You're good. You're good to go. Okay, so greeny green ones. That's this 0, 1, 2, 3. The pieces, the greeny green ones. So if that happens, we have yeah. There's different tiles. There's different because with the first then we draw the actual bomb tile, and for that kind of stuff, I want to make sure that it's 18. 18 is the first other tile, so it's like 17, 5 or 6. This is good. Then we're drawing it. It should be fine. I mean, it's drawing it. It's just the wrong number. But that could be also the way I saved it. Yeah, it's probably the way I saved it. Because then it just draws the tile. Okay, good. So now let us fix the fixing. I'm very, very precise in what I say. This is fantastic. So here. This is where you're checking if the bombs are correct. And here, as we're checking, we're resetting the bombs. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! So we're gonna say, okay, I guess it's gonna be this. So if it's 17, is it really 17? No, it must be 18. Yeah, because it's greater or equals, yeah, 18. And then smaller than 28. Then we'd subtract 11, right? Because if it's a gray tile, if this is a gray bomb, I just want to reset it to an orange bomb. And then we're gonna check count the cats. To just clarify for me and for you guys, orange bombs are the bombs that are hitting the not hitting the right number of cats yet, and gray bombs have been solved correctly. Then we're checking the cats. I see. Let me say -6. So if 7, this should be -7 now. And here we're gonna go do an fget. Fget 3. So here's we are finding out that we're having the BIMB. And in that case, we just doing like, we're setting the board to the tile, but we're adding 11. Good. So that basically undoes, this is the reverse of this. Yes, yes. All right, still not correct, not quite correct, but we're getting there. And then check cats. Okay, that's fine. Check solve. Okay, and then in the editor, we just need to make sure that we're counting the bumps correctly. Yeah, calculate bumps here. We're resetting all of the cats, and then we're looping. We find a bimp. We check the cats, and we set this to 1, 7. So it's 7 plus whatever cats we had, right? But we actually, 0 is fine now. Let's see. Let's go editor. Okay, we have 1. Okay, and then we're gonna play again. Yes, and now so now this has been reset correctly. Can we connect the bumps to the cats? We can. Ah, didn't want to do that. You need to do an undo at some point. Yes, this is extremely good. Okay, so this works. Detonate. Correct. Let me check the other ones. So let me edit this. Save. Let me play. Good. Menu. Let me go back in. 4. Okay. So now, yeah, this just works, bro. It just works. Yes. Detonator. Nope. Edit. Save. Play. I wanted to edit one, and I'm going to place a bomb. I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, it has 0 cats, and then if you start putting cats, it will increase. Okay. Can we have more than 10? No, we can't. Nice. We're probably going to have to do some. We don't have the question mark yet, but I just put it in here for now. Okay, good. So this works. Now let me go back to the diamond. What's the visual for this? Logic bombs. There is a visual for the diamond because I have to recreate the visual now. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be a guy with eyes because it's Duder. It's a video game. It needs to be a Duder. Something like this, maybe? Feels like we can go here. Well, and if you do that, then you get... this is not Pico 8, this is Picotron. The sequel to Pico 8. I think this is better. But I feel we're not symmetrical. Is it more polished? No. Are you crazy? Also, like, since when is Pico not polished? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? It's insanely polished game engine. Picotron is definitely more in development than Pico 8, but it is more powerful. I don't know, man. I think I like this more better. I think that's better. That's this overall better look. Right. So let's fill it with. Is that the correct? Yeah, that's correct. So let's do like like this. Now. No, definitely no. What about this? I don't hate it. Yeah, polish was wrong. I should have said powerful. Yeah, powerful. Yeah. I'm more capable. The thing is with Picotron is that it has more pixels and can do more stuff. But also it has a way more resolution, so that extra beef has to push more pixels. And I think it kind of cancels out a little bit in terms of processing power. But it has more channels and more colors and everything. Definitely. I don't know, it looks a little bit green ones. How about we're gonna go like this? Ooh. Okay, say more. I don't know, man. What up? Yeah, maybe like this, although that's a little bit drab. Let's keep that. I'm not sure what I'm trying to achieve here. Oh, actually, let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Yeah. Yes. No. This. Ooh, what did I? No, it's the red color. I don't know why there's multiple sparkles in the original, but we're just gonna keep it around. We're gonna see. Oh, I didn't even notice that we have a brush. Cool. Something like this. Yeah, that looks nice and juicy. Can we spice it up? Can we add color here? Nah. We can add color here, maybe. Yeah, that's better. I think it's better. Okay, I'm gonna save this. So this is 40, right? And so we're gonna go in the editor. We need to create a new button that allows us to make the crystal. crystal. All right. I just realized I need to. I can't math. Can't math. I will not math. Okay, yeah, we need to move everything a little bit to the right, but otherwise we're good. Okay, let's align them all. It's a little bit silly to do that, but hear me out. So this one is aligned with this one. Are they all aligned with? They are. So now just like cat needs to be a little bit to the. It's like 3 or something. No, it's more. It's 5. Yes, extremely good. So this is going to be tool number 4. Ah, no, actually no, that's tool number 4. We're not there yet. And then, so when we're clicking, that's the editor. Yeah, we're clicking. What then? Oh yeah, if tool equals 2, then else if it's 3, else if it's 4, then the new tile is going to be a little bit crazy. It's going to be 40. Let me adjust my camera here a little bit. I'm a little bit off camera. Okay, so this is working correctly. And now let's edit it and put the crystal in here. Bam! Ooh, that's so nice. Yeah, this looks sweet. And then save and play. Yeah, so now we have the crystal in here. Perfect. And so the idea there with the crystal is that you're not supposed to hit it with a bomb, which is not happening right now, so that's good. And there's a different rule for there's a second rule for the crystals, which is a little bit more complicated. Let me first go to a level where you do. Okay, so let me put the crystals in the first levels. Let me boot up the game, because these are tutorial levels, so it's kind of like good to use them as a test. Oh, interesting. So this has crystals here. Here, there's 2 crystals. Save, play. And this has... this is 1 crystal. Save, play. This one, yeah, this is the one tutorial that I'm actually care about because it's the one that actually has that actually tests the important rule of the crystal, which is boop, 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 and boop. Save. Play. Can I overwrite the crystal? I cannot. So the rule with the crystal is it's not supposed to get hit by a bomb. Let me see. Let me delete a level. No, that's not the one. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so let's delete this. And let's see what do we have. Okay, it doesn't actually. Okay, the crystal doesn't actually change color or anything when you are about to hit it, which I think is not good. I think the crystal should be sad when you hit it with a bomb. Okay, so 2 rules for the crystal. One rule is that the bombs are not allowed to hit the crystal. If they do hit the crystal, then the level is not solved. And the second rule is, and we actually have to test it for solving the levels, but also for creating the levels. We can't create levels where bombs can hit crystals. And the other rule is that, so the other rule is more difficult. The other rule is that crystals are in areas and like in enclosed areas, right? So if you go here, this is an enclosed area, right? And there is only allowed to be 1 crystal in each enclosed area. So like you couldn't have something like this because there's 2 crystals in this area. What you would have to do is something like this, right? But also, another rule. Each area has to have a crystal. And each area also has to have at least 1 cat. And by extension, that means each area also has to have a bomb. And which, for example, this is illegal because now we have an area without a crystal or a cat. This is also illegal because we have a crystal area without a crystal and with a crystal but without a cat. This is also illegal. There's 2 crystals here. This is okay. So there's a lot of rules to the area part. Let's not get too bogged down with the area part. Let's first do like a simple test make sure that no bombs are hitting any crystals. Also, oh yeah, we also want to make sure that no bombs are hitting other bombs. That's also forbidden. All right, so let's do this. So. I wonder. Yeah, I see. This already needs to be a little bit. This needs to be expanded a little bit now because the check cats function now has to check for the illegal stuff. All right, where's the check cats? There's an edit mode. What is the edit mode doing? Oh, it treats floors differently. That's fine. Let me put the crystal on a new fget. So we're checking stuff. Else if why do we have an end here? What are you doing, end? Are you drunk? Go home. So we're checking if there's a bimb. If there's a bimb on the bomb, we go. A return -1, and then we're gonna go else if bimb 4 that is crystal. So this indicates that something is wrong. So it's like local C1. Oh, what? C1? Can we? Okay, let's do something like this. C2, C3, C4. We're gonna put all of those into cats, into variables. Something like this, right? Local cats equals C1, C2, C3. Oh no, C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C4. But that only happens if we go like, if C1 is greater than 0 and C2 is greater than 0 and C3 is greater than 0 and C4 is greater than 0. There's probably a quick way to check this. I was thinking about multiplying them all, but if you get two negative ones, then you get a positive one, so that doesn't work either. So yeah, just do like this, test like this. So if one of those is good, then we're cool. And this is calc bumps. This is actually telling us if the bumps are fine. So now I actually want to have the feedback that I was talking about. I actually want the bump to turn red. I want it to turn red when something is wrong with the bump. Like it's hitting a different bump or it's hitting a cat. That means that something is wrong, and it's not just like the wrong number on the bump, but it's also just wrong. So how are we doing this? So let's just give it a question mark, maybe. A 39. Let's give it a 39. Actually, I can't believe it, but we're actually gonna actually expand it by 1. It's better. It's better for it's for the best of us. Just want to put a cross in here to indicate that, bro, you screwed up. This bump is bad. It's a bad bump. I checked your bump and it's weak. It's a weak bump. Something like this, right? So that's going to be 40. We're going to set it to 40 equals 40. Let's see if this works. Oh, what? You could delete it? Need to check this. We're gonna place a bomb. I'm gonna place a crystal next to it. Excuse me. Something. Wait, did this work before? Oh, right. Yeah, we're in placing the crystal. We need to place a 41 now. So edit, crystal, nothing happens. It should have turned to red, but it's not turning red. Oh. Not sure why this keeps happening, but okay. Yes! And then also, if we replace it with a bomb, that also happens. This is good, this is not good. Ooh, yeah, okay. Telling us that those bimps are bad bimps. So now I think it's the there's a function that kind of prepares the game, a board I mean, for a playable board, and I think that currently screws up the bombs, or other way around. You're gonna see. Check solve, check cats, check bombs, copy board. Copy board. Okay, that's good. Set up board. Huh. Is it boring? Go to edit. Set up board. It's because somewhere we're copying stuff and deleting every. Where did I do this? Not in here. Not here. This is something that I'm highly suspicious of. Check bombs. Okay, this checks for. But it's a game, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's why we don't care about. Okay, got it. I think the problem is just maybe this here. Yeah. Let's do a check here. And tile is smaller than 18. Is it 18? Yeah, or equals 17. This is now a little bit superfluous, but I just want to make sure that if there's a red bomb, I guess we're gonna have to do this. But yeah, look, I have the bomb here, right? If I click edit, it disappears, and if I play, it disappears. Okay, so something happens when I click on edit that makes that bomb disappear. But also, okay, no, it's fine. What happens when I click on edit? Let's go through this. Play. Edit. So we're saving the level. We're copying the board. The solve to the board. Oh, okay. And then we calculate the clues. And we run the calc bombs. Maybe that's the problem. Let's drop some walls. Oh wait, edit. Like this. Let's save this. Let's play this. Okay, that's good. Now let's edit this. Okay. Maybe something was wrong. And let's put a crystal in here. And play this. Oh, see, it's still messed up. Do da 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 da. There is a bit of an issue. I guess. Okay. Oh, well, we're editing it, right? Okay. Yeah, you cannot interact with this bomb, but that's fine. That's what you want. Okay, so this is a way to highlight this bomb as a bomb that is broken. Now I want to also now highlight a bomb that we do something wrong to in the solution. It's a little bit this check bombs function. This is doing a little bit of double duty here. That's a little bit awkward. Let's do something like this. If bomb equals 29, so this is 29, all the way up to 39. 39. Then we're gonna do a 22 here. And then we're gonna similar check here. Ah. Yes. This needs to be false. So we're doing those checks. Yes. This is good. This is good. We need to definitely have some information here. I'm gonna actually write this down. Message broken bomb. I need to kind of like maybe put up a special info that's like warning, bad bomb. There's maybe going to be like a list of issues with a level that tells you what the problems are. Okay, but meanwhile, like this. No, this is not good. We need to have it plus 22. Like this. Let's try this. So now let's edit this. Let's make it so that boop. And then let's play this. And now when I connect this, it tells you that there's something wrong with this. Nice. When I draw it, I don't want the bomb to be burning. here. Hello, Sailor Dref. So it's between 8 or okay, so between 18 and 28. Then we're gonna get this 6 and otherwise we only have 5. Something like this. Let's try this. So we connect. Oh, it's not exploding. Now it should be exploding. But it's the correct number. This is correct. I think in the check bombs something not correct. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, but still, it's yellow. Let me check something real quick. Okay, why is this not working? When we're editing it, it's also not working. Okay, so this is consistent. Is it because it's 0? Okay, it changes to the number, but it's still displaying as the wrong thing. Well, I guess here it will always be this. The question is, here is the question. Oh, right. I never calculate cats. Right? Like this. Yeah, okay. That's good, correct. Alright, so this solves this one problem. So bombs can't hit each other and they can't hit crystals. So the other question is now, how do we do the areas? Well, technically, and this is a smart thing that the developer of this game did, that Matthew Mathosis did. Something that he does is, this is the most difficult calculation, and I think he actually never does that calculation on the Game Boy. It's just a rule that he has in his level editor, but he actually never calculates this in the Game Boy, I think. He has an idea there, maybe. But we don't have that luxury, so we need to make sure that we're gonna call check areas. So what does check areas, what do we have to do? Well, we probably will have to do a flood fill. Yeah, we set up a secondary board. We do a flood fill on the crystals, and then we check if there's areas where there's an empty space, but the flood fill hasn't reached it. Or we check if two flood fills collide with each other. Both of these are not good situations. Both of these are situations where it's like, okay, something went wrong. Right, so first we need to create an empty board. Do we have that? Do we have a function that creates an empty board? We only have this, right? Let's make this into a boring. We will probably need to tweak this later on, but whatever. But keyboard, yeah, I like it a lot. It's a very cheap keyboard. I can recommend. It's a Woomier SK71. I love it. It was very cheap, and the keys are just like very silky. Oh my gosh. Also, when I record my videos, usually I do like an anti-click filter, and that kind of completely destroys the sound of that keyboard, but on the streams you get to hear it. Okay, so we create, so we're gonna go local flood equals new board, right? Yeah, Thoki is the I'm not sure if it's Thoki. It is. Also, the keys are very light. Like, there's very little resistance. And I thought I don't like that. I thought I want to have resistance on my keys, but yeah, it's actually feels quite nice. But it's one of those things. The keyboards is something that it is a bit of a crapshoot in the sense that you kind of have to experience them to find out if you like them or not. So now we loop through the board, right? We loop through the board that we received, and if the tile is if the fget 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, if the fget 4 is set, Monarch TKL, yeah. I'm not familiar with that one, but the Thok is definitely something that people love in the community. And this one, I'm not knowledgeable in it at all, but it got recommended to me by. Not to me personally, but I've watched a YouTube video by Hippiotech, and this guy seems like he has an idea about keywords. Right, so if we encounter a crystal, oh yeah, and we have to make sure that they're colliding and there's no empty spaces, right? Right. Okay, good. So if we found a thing, if we found a and then we're gonna go local Xenum, and we're gonna set it to 1. So flood equals Xenum plus equals 1, and flood is going to be yx, like this, right? So now we're looping through all of the board. We're checking if actually we can make this a little bit easier. We don't need that complicated thing. So if we found a crystal, we set the tile of that crystal to 1. Or to the number of the crystals. So we number all of the crystals and put the numbers on the board, and then we do the flood fill. So now we begin with the flood fill. And we're gonna say, how does it even go? Lua until. Yeah, repeat until. So we're gonna now do the flood fill. Flood. Like this, right? Actually, this is just like some junk from the. So until what? Well, we're gonna do something like local growth equals false until not growth. So we fill until there is no growth anymore, right? And then the way we do this is we loop through so we loop and we're gonna check if flood is greater than 0, then. So if flood is greater than 0, then that means we're growing from here somehow. Growing from here means we want to see, this is now the part where the two-dimensional array sucks. How do we need a second function for this? I'd rather not. So we're gonna go if board y minus 1 x if we're going to do an fget on that one. If fget board this, so if that's an empty tile, so that's going to be 0. Now we have to do 2 fgets, so it's like, okay, local tile. Oh no! That's why I hate this. This would be so much easier. It would be so much easier if it was one-dimensional tile. It's insane. Should we? Okay, actually, no. Well, let's do the trick that we always do in Pico 8. I'm gonna go dir x is 0, 0, -1, 1. I mean, I think it's not the correct dirx. Actually, let me pull it. Let me get the dirx directory from Pico 8, from a Pico 8. I like to be consistent on this one. So we sync. What? Oh yeah, so the cat where's dirx? Dirx. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's already compressed. CD 4 CD 20 whatever. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. We could do the split, but you know what? Let me keep it real for now. Just the 4 cardinal directions for now. Something like this, right? So then we're gonna do a 4I equals 1, 4, 2. A local underscore tile equals wait, oh god, I got a bit confused. I need to do this first. So if we find one, then we loop, then we get this, we get the tile, and we're gonna make it so plus dir y square bracket I, and then dirx. And see, this is so much easier. Not so much easier, but see how much we have to do. So we get the tile, and then if f get tile, if 0 or f get tile. Well, actually, no, it just... Wall is bad. Okay, if... Actually, the first thing you need to check is if flood xy plus dirx, we check if that's an empty square, because there's going to be lots of situations where we're circling back on shadow. So if this is not equals this is a wrong thing, right? So then so many ends. Oh my gosh, I did close. Okay, so that we could expand there. So now let's check if the tile allows for this. Now we're checking if. Okay, let me do it. So if this is to if 0 if it's empty or if it's a cat. So empty would be 0, cat would be 2. Or well actually if not f get 1, right? Then For now, we're gonna do a flood fill to make sure that there's no 2 crystals in an area, and then we're gonna add all those other stuff to the, or at least if there's no 2 crystals in an area and there's no empty areas. That's important. All right, so if it's not a wall, if tile is greater or equals 0, and because like we don't care about the neighboring bordering tiles. Okay. And that means there's growth. So growth equals true, and this is set. Oh, actually, let's do like a local this flood. Or this num. Like this. But it's not, and then we're gonna set this to this number, right? So now the number is growing outwards, everything is peachy. Until there is now, okay. So far so good. We could find a different crystal. We're gonna deal with that in a second, but for now, I wanna make sure that, okay, so let me actually write down so we don't forget. So things we wanna make sure. No empty areas. No 2 crystals in one area. And then third one is cats in every area. This is actually gonna be a bit tricky. Yeah, I really don't like blue switches. I tried them, I hated them. But you do you, not dissing you or anything, right? You know. So if we're finished, we're gonna loop, and then if we're gonna find an empty space, so like a fget 0, fget board 0, and board 0, then debug add debug empty area on. Like this. I heard you typing here. Hey, Trudeau. O-rings to dampen it. Damn. So we kind of have to do this every time we play something. That's kind of insane. Because it's quite a calculation, but let's try this. Right now we're not returning anything. I just want to see if this outputs any errors. And this should throw an error. The fact it's not doing it makes me sad. Oh, right. It is a bit of a Pico string, yeah. Pico string. Okay, this should have. Oh right, because we're not in edit mode. Duh. Whoa. Okay, I think we entered infinite. Oh right, yeah. Okay, now we're getting too many problems. 2-4 is a problem. 3-4. Oh yeah, this area. No. 2-4? I actually want to try the following. We make the flood real and we draw it. And actually, give me a button for this. I think we're at a point where we probably want to have a button for this. Check. Check areas. Like this. Let me see if this works. Edit. There is a check, it's the wrong space. What is the problem? Oh, okay. Like this? Okay. Okay, we get lots of mistakes, that's good. And then when we draw, we're gonna say... This is check bombs. I want to just draw. Like this. If flood then. And then just loop through the flood with this. I don't care about any of this, we're just gonna print a number in there. Not enough to be suited yet. The GUI library in Picotron feels off to me. How do you mean off? What's the problem with the GUI library? I continue working on that Hitori game, still no puzzle generated, but the GUI works. Yay! We're in the thick of it, I would say. This is the most difficult part, or like the most difficult part on the basic gameplay stuff, which is making sure that all of the rules are properly implemented. And weirdly enough, this is actually not something that's implemented in the game. The game could be finished. Because I don't think, I might be wrong about this, but I don't think the original game actually has this rule implemented, because the original game only has prefabricated levels, right? So it only checks if the solution matches the solution that is hard-coded. It doesn't actually check your solution for logical errors. I think. And this stuff that I'm programming now, I think you only need to do that if you have a level editor and you want to make sure that your levels are valid. Let's put it here. Let's make it red. But also the number is not correct. We have to do +2. Okay, let's try this. Oh, look. So it doesn't go down. That's the problem. See, that's so, you know, that's so much easier to just figure this out by just drawing on the board, right? I think our flood fill is somehow broken. Oh yeah, of course it is broken. Wait, so, oh, I think I got it wrong, yeah. So, whatever, just write our own ones, right? So this one would be 1, left, right, okay, this is good. That should get us there. See, perfect. And there's no problems now. Now we're gonna do this, now there's problems. Still not over the Picotron. I'm not older myself. I don't know, compared to Flex or HTML, it feels clunky. There's relative width and relative height split. No way to have fixed size, footer area, and those. I mean, you do have that. It just you just have to code it yourself. Bro, why are you comparing it to HTML? What are you doing? This is like... What? What would be the equivalent? I'm just like lost for words, man. It's just not the same, man. What do you mean? HTML5 is HTML is a markup language designed to create websites that's been around for 30 years, 40 years? More. Obviously, it's a lot more sophisticated than what Pico 8 has, created by a guy in a shed. No, I think they're doing something very different. HTML5 is generally something that is about processing a lot of content. It's a markup language. It basically starts with content, with text, and you can mark up the text. And actually, it's very bad for a lot of things. It's horribly bad. That's why they had to even invent CSS as a hack, because it was so difficult to position things properly. And it's still horrible to position things properly in HTML. Like, I don't know, I actually hate HTML in many ways. I mean, I don't hate it, but I think it would be a nightmare having to do these kinds of UIs in HTML. Because HTML is not actually thinking about the screen as a whole. It just thinks about the content and there's just like sizes of things. And then the browser does magic stuff. And like the code that's required to display a modern HTML website is insane. It is hundreds of Picotrons worth. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with Flex, but I'm also pretty sure. What is Flex again? Is it what? Flash business applications? I don't know. I'm digging it. It's the problem with the problem with Pico 8 and Picotron and everything, it's always like, what is the thing that gives you the most flexibility? Gives you like, what is something that helps you getting stuff on the screen as quickly as possible without having you to conform to a specific mindset or framework, right? So it's very open, so, because it expects you to get into the weeds and make your own stuff anyway. And I think in this regard, I think this is pretty good. I think it's a little bit too framework. The fact that there's like all the stuff, you have to register buttons and everything. I so far I've been just working with the buttons, and I think it's really good. I figured out the basics, and it's all I need. Maybe it's icons would be nice, but again, that's something I maybe I would do myself. All right, so this seems to be working. Let's remove the debug here, because I want to do some experimentals. Why isn't not updating? Oh, right, because right-clicking doesn't update. Okay. So it's a little bit heavy. Okay. Right. So if we edit. So you can see how if I do like this, it freaks out because the area is enclosed, but now it's fine again, right? Yeah, very good. Does it also work here? Yeah, it also works with something like this. Yeah, very good. This area is now enclosed, and it's fine if I do it like this, right? That should be okay. It's not fine if I do it like this, because now we have an empty area here. Excellent. All right, so this is good. So we figured out the no empty areas rule. We're gonna make it like this. Debug 1. Just as a feedback. Bad level. Empty area. I mean, just gonna be vague about this. It's fine. And then, for now, we're just going to make it so that debug at the beginning is set to empty, right? So something like this. So now we get the feedback, or not. All right. There we go. And empty area, not empty area. Well, I guess also it now should also be like, if we delete this, we need to actually fill it. Oh, okay. If you place a second guy, it freaks out. Oh, because they're fighting each other. Right. Oh, we need to account for that. Yeah, because if we have two crystals, now they will override each other flood fills, and the flood fills will fight each other constantly. So we need to check for flood fills colliding with each other. If they collide with each other, you have to cancel. Or at least you should not override. If there's already flood fill there, you should just not override. No, we have to do it like this. So here, so we find something that is not our number. Then, if no, let's see if this is 0. So this is we can expand here. No. So this is not our number. We're gonna see if it's expandable. Let me think about this. Okay, yeah. Let's do something like this. Local other num equals boom. If other num is not equals this num, then else. If other num equals smelly fish sticks. We saw you the other day. We saw you the other day in Hollow Knight. Did anybody clip that? Collision. I still want to continue flooding to get comprehensive. Comprehensive feedback. Collision equals fox. There is an enemy that is a bit of a fuzzy guy that has like orange stuff, like smokes coming out of it, and I thought it looked a little bit like a fish stick. So I said, ah, it's a smelly fish stick. Okay, we are now having problems here. Oh, wait. Oh. Like this. Yeah, I know, right? You should get character rights. Okay, so this works now. And then let's see if we can do like a... This is a bit of a bad function here, but I just want to be really verbose, and I'm going to package this in a way that's user-friendly. How is this flood collision? It's a lie. Other num is not this num. How? What? So confusing. If we get an empty area, we get a collision? And? Let's be very verbose about this. What? When? Okay. I need to know. -1. Wow. Yeah, because we had the -1 stuff surrounding. Okay, so it's greater than 0. Okay, now it's better. So this gives me the empty area, and then if I place a crystal here, I get a collision. You can see how they're colliding. But I'm not getting any mistake now. Oh, freaking! Why? Oh, maybe because I yeah, okay, let's go. Is it exit? How do you exit the loop? Break. But it only break. Will it break all of the loops? No, probably not, right? Yeah, we get multiple ones. Okay, so let's go local empty SMT equals true. And then let's go like this. Sometimes you just need to add just a few more steps than you think. Yeah, break. Like you can stack ends. Okay, and then we're gonna do like a crystal. Bam, flat collision. Okay, so 2 crystals, 1 area has been already cleared up. There's one last thing I want to be doing, and that is going to be if we have cats. local has cats. Has cats. Seen goes false. Like this. Right, and so if we find something, let me grow. If underscore tile, no, if fget underscore tile, if that is gonna be fget 012, then and I'm gonna mark this hascats this num equals true. And then we're gonna go for HC in all has cats do. And then is if HC equals false, then area with no cat. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, this is wrong. I just realized this is wrong. We're gonna see in a second how this is wrong. But for now, how is it? How is it? Oh, okay. Empty area. Did. And if we have a crystal in here, I want to click. Yes. All right, I think this is it. This is it. This is it, boys. Good break. So let's do an edit here. Check. Empty area. Yeah. Check. Nothing. Save. Play. Menu. All right. So here, edit. Check. Empty area. Let me see what the real level looks like. Ooh. Actually has a crystal there. Boop. Boop. Now, the bombs may not hit the crystals, and each crystal has to be in one enclosed area, and only one crystal can be in one area, and also cats have to be in the same. There needs to be at least one cat in each area. All right, so play. Menu. By the way, okay. And then here, the next one is. Yep, that works. menu, and then this one. This is the real McCoy. No, that's not the one. Oh my gosh, did I get something wrong? I think I get something wrong. Okay, so let's edit this. I said let's edit this. Let's put a crystal in here, 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 and here. Check. Okay, that's good. Yes, the red numbers are debug only, yeah, for the. So let's see if we can play this game now. So I think we memorized this now. Detonata, correct. Let's fill this everything up. Menu. Alright, so this one is this, and this, and this, and this, this, and these are empty. This. Oh. Yes. Detonata, correct. Actually, let's fill this all up. All right, so this is it. This is let's clear this and play. Okay. Wait, I didn't put a crystal in here. Yeah, it should be here. Ah! Oh no! I don't know when last time I saved. Usually I'm saving habitually, so but. Okay. And also the levels are saved as well. So. All right, so this is done. This is done. This, oh yeah, this is also done. But we can edit, save, and play. Okay, so let's. So this gives me. Aha, see, that's the thing. I need to have this, 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 and this, and then like this. Detonata. All right, menu. All right, this is the one that we just had. This is just the real test. So we can't have... Yeah, see? Oh, that's good. See how it says red? Because it's with detonated crystal? Can't have that. So we know that there's gonna be a crystal here, so we can just already do this. I mean, block here. Cena? Question mark. I don't know what you mean. Alright, this needs to be here. Right. Alright, so how does that work again? We know that... Yeah, because we know that it needs to get to the cat, right? So it needs to at least go like this. At least. Oh, what? We can see it now? Oh my gosh! Oh, because I closed it. I get it. Oh, what? Why did you latch onto this? Oh, you stupid! Oh, there we go. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Right. So it's not here. It's either here or here. It's definitely not here. If it's here, then it can't be here. Okay, good. So it's not here, it's here and here. Correct. Oh, Mega Man 2. Alright, so this works. This is good. This is excellent. So this is probably going to be it for today. Because I just want to get back in the saddle. We made the code that checks the level. That's a bit of a messy code with a lot of stuff happening. I think the next the next thing I want to think about is how do I communicate all of this debugging of the level to the players? So, or not to the players, to the person working on the level, right? So it gives them a bit of an idea of what's wrong with the level. To be honest, this actually turned out to be a little bit more complicated than I thought. So, auto bomb number. We already did this. Validate level, unkilled cats, 0 bombs. Oh yeah. So see, there's a whole bunch of stuff. 0 bombs we actually already have. Validate level. Level validation UI. I'm thinking like little table, right? That spits out problems, and then you click on the problem, and it shows you what the problem is. Diamonds. We have diamonds there. Diamonds is finished. State machine. We don't have the explosions yet. Drop or been born. We probably almost can do the over bump warning. But we can't do the overkill warning. That's the cat thing. The zone warning. Yeah. So this is gonna be the... Or let's say zone UI. Zone visualization. Trained bomb diffuser cats. Come on, Mr. Mittens, do something. Meow! about to blow up. Mr. Mittens, no! What are you doing? It's not the right time to do this. Diffuse weekends, very good. All right, so yeah, so it's coming along, but also the further in I get, the more complicated it gets. The more I'm actually kind of like, where am I going with this? It was easy to just get started doing something, but now it's like, yeah, because again, it's not my game, right? So maybe I need to actually rethink this a little bit to turn this into a bit of a different game. But actually, I want to go through the entire path of creating the perfect UI for this. So I know, so I have a template to start the next game with, right? So then if everything is working and I know how everything works behind the scenes, and I, for example, already learned that I definitely do not want to have two-dimensional interfaces. Always one-dimensional, always. So much easier to deal with this. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Next stream is going to be... We might stream tomorrow. I haven't decided yet if we stream Hollow Knight or if we continue working with this. I'm kind of leaning more towards this, but we might change things around. I will post in the Discord to let you know throughout the day how I'm leaning. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.